magical tools. Hello, so I'm going to be doing an unboxing video today. I received my copy of the Alleyman's Tarot. I did take off some of the cling film from some of the components inside because I wanted to wear gloves for the video. I know how much you guys enjoy when I wear gloves in my videos, and I try to make it a habit in the Friday videos. I do enjoy wearing the gloves, so it's not a hardship, but I wanted to make sure that anything that was in here that I needed to get into, that I would be able to do that, so that the video would be more seamless. So let's get into it. I haven't gotten a chance to look through the deck just yet. It arrived just this afternoon. And I am so excited to be sharing this with you today. I wasn't sure how long this deck was going to take to arrive. It was a Kickstarter project, and a monumental one at that. So, let's take out some of these things. There's this card. This is about the company New Titan Print. There is the Alleyman's Tarot notebook. There are the expansion packs here. So there's 4 expansion packs, and I'll be opening those up for you guys. This is the box itself. It's set up like a matchbox. It's supposed to look like a matchbox. And Publishing Goblin is who put it out. This deck is totally bonkers. I'm so excited to have this right now. It also came with this like jeweler's bag that you can put the cards into. So I think that's everything in the box. And as I mentioned, I had already taken some of the cling film off of the components because I wanted to make sure that I would be able to show you guys everything. So there's this casino token. All of the extras got unlocked for this Kickstarter. It was like a huge Kickstarter. There's a coin. So the coin is like, so you can do coin toss, coin flip type stuff, yes or no. 17 cents of fate from 1607. And the cards themselves. So this deck is like enormous. I think the deck itself has 113 cards. And then plus the expansion packs, the booster packs. So they kind of loosely correspond. And I don't know how much I'm really going to be able to say about these as I'm going through them. other than kind of just showing you the artwork. The rubber ducky card. We do have the magician here. I swear that I'll get the framing right. I promise. I'm sorry. That's a really cool magician card. And this is the back design for that. So Publishing Goblin has published decks for other people. And then also, I think, asked some artists to contribute their artwork for the deck. So some of these cards you could purchase the whole deck that is like that, and I'll see if there's more information about that in this book, but I want to go through the whole deck first. So this is an Emperor card, number 4. And the back artwork for that is really cool. We have a handful of these that are kind of like that old school Tarot de Marseille or whatever kind of designs. This one being like the Hierophant. And that's a really interesting take on it, where this guy is being like ordained by the higher power. And that one has a different back design than the other one I showed you that was a similar motif. The Lover's card. That's a really interesting take on the Lover's card. So yeah, this would probably be like the Phantasma deck. The Chariot. And that one's just pink on the back. This is the Hermit card. That's a really cool Hermit card. The Wheel of Fortune. So another one of those really old school designs. And this one has a different back design. This one's more like, let me see if I can get it. It's like a sponge print on the back. We have the Justice card. And the back design for that. The Hanged Man. That one's really cute, with the cat being in suspension and all. The Death card. Another Death card. Another Death card. That's probably my favorite Death card. Another Death card. So you can see, like, it's not like a traditional deck. Like, we didn't have a High Priestess card. The Liminal Motel. So another Death card. death card. Another traditional design. And you can kind of barely see, there's like people's faces down in the wheat. Let me see if I can get this. So you can kind of see like on the back side of this one, as though like the ink had leaked through the paper. That's really cool. Another death card. The Temperance Card. That's very interesting. That's a cool back design too. The Devil. And the back design for that. The Tower. This one's called the Horizon, and it, it's like, there is like an up and a down, so it's probably from the same deck as the Tower card. I'm very excited to use this deck for readings. It's going to be really cool. This one is number 19. I guess it could be the Sun. We do have another fluffy llama, the Sun card, here. On the back of that, I don't know how well that'll translate, but there's a white circle in the middle of the back. There's a Judgment card. Which, that's really neat. There's like a phoenix rising. And the back of that card is really cool. We have the World card. So in this deck, that's also like number 39 is the World card. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. The Four of Cups. This one's cool because it's like a baseball card. Arcana League. The Five of Cups. That's cool. The design on the back with the fish and the moon. The Six of Cups. Or I guess no, this is probably the Seven of Cups. Let's see if I can. So nothing ever returns from the past in this deck, I guess. We have the Eight of Cups. is really nice. And there are a lot of different contributing artists to this deck, so I chose to go through all of the cards before I opened up the companion booklet, but I'm sure that all of the artists are listed in there. Additionally, there's a lot of information available about this deck online, so while I am not trying to rob anyone of the credit that they are due for having their cards included in this deck, I wanted to do this as an unboxing, and I wanted to be able to present the cards, my first impressions of them, as they were unboxed, if that makes sense. That's a very interesting card. I guess that could be the Nine of Cups, but it's not terribly specific, is it? I like that a lot, though. The Ten of Cups. And it's just a bunch of wine stains. And the tablecloth, like a picnic. The Page of Cups. One of those old school cards. The Knight of Cups. This is really interesting. It's a collage card. That's really cool. The King of Cups. So again, there's not like a Queen of Cups here. The Ace of Wands. Into the Atomic Age. These cards are really cool. I'm very excited about this deck. The Two of Wands. I'm sure you guys know how much I love decks that are open to interpretation. The Four of Wands. So a lot of the cards about things returning from the past, it looks like, have been taken out of the deck, possibly. But we'll see. That's the back of the Four of Wands. The Five of Wands. Another one of those really old school cards. The Six of Wands. Let's see, what is that? That's cool. And then skip right to the Ten of Wands. And that hourglass on the back, that's really nice. This is one of the court cards, probably the Page. The Page of Wands. And it says 37 on the back. That's so cool. All the little touches. This is a really well done deck. The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And again, some themes of the Atomic Age. The King of Wands. Swords, so no Ace of Swords, no fresh beginnings here. But we've got like 1700 death cards, so I guess we don't really need an Ace of Swords, right? And that's a really cool back for the card. All of these cards have different backs. The Three of Swords. Let's see if I can get more detail on that. That's really cool. This collage deck. The Four of Swords. The Five of Swords. This one's really intricate too. Give it like... The Six of Swords. This one's really cool. It looks like the art of Mobius. But I don't know if Mobius would have contributed to this deck. It's probably just somebody influenced by him. This one's the Seven of Swords for sure. That's really funny. I like that one a lot. That one's really simple. The Eight of Swords. And this one has like a marbled background, so like some of these have a lot of detail. And then that marble motif continued on the back. The Nine of Swords. Some of these are really astounding. I mean, they're all good, but some of them are like really intricate, and some of them are very simple. The Ten of Swords. And here we are in the court cards. There's no Knight of Swords, it looks like. The Page of Swords looks like a rejected OC from Wind in the Willows. OC stands for original character. Somebody's self-insert into Wind in the Willows. I'm kidding, of course. The Queen of Swords. That's a really good Queen of Swords. Very effective. That art on the back is really cool. King of Swords, of course. The Ace of Pentacles. I think I've seen this deck available for sale, but I'm not sure. The this one's the Two of Pentacles. You can't really tell which side is up, but that's okay. The Three of Pentacles. That old chestnut. Oh. Can't tell which side is up, and you can't tell which side is over either. I'm trying to remember to put them all face down in this stack, so if I mess up, you'll tell me in the comments, right? The Five of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. This is a really good one too. This one might be from the White Fly Tarot. So a lot of these are from like different decks, which is really cool. The best part about it is that they're all the same size, so you can shuffle the deck. Well, it looks like there's some shiny cards that aren't the same size, but we'll get to those in a minute. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like nicked on the edge. Let's see. So the corner is kind of like cut off. That's funny. I wonder if that was intentional. I mean, it fits with the deck. But that will definitely affect like how many times that comes out in readings, for better or for worse. The Eight of Pentacles. I like all the inclusivity in this deck too. There's like a wide variety of body types. There's a wide variety of art styles. A lot of different ideologies coming together in one deck. This must be the Nine of Pentacles. There's like somebody in that fire. That's a cool card back too. Let me show this again. Nine. Yeah, that's the Nine of Pentacles. That's an interesting take on that. The Ten of Pentacles. The very non-binary Ten of Pentacles. Inclusivity win. Your Ten of Pentacles is non-binary. The Queen of Pentacles. That's a really good Queen of Pentacles too. And I like the card back with the bunnies. That is like a big part of the Queen of Pentacles motif. That I like. Oh yeah, the Somnia Tarot. I have this deck also. I did a flip through of the Somnia Tarot. This dog card. This Two of Pillars. What does that say at the top? It's hard to decipher. It's kind of too fried for me to read, and it's in Latin. Three of books. And all of these animals are learning how to read from this dog. This guy playing this flute for these pigs. There's a lot going on there. More Wind in the Willows self-inserts I can see. That's a really cool card. I can't even really tell what's going on there. This naked man is like pushing this jester into this bucket. Six of pouncers or something. Those for like blotting ink. Seven of bells. So there's a fair number of like normal arcana cards, and then there's some totally wacky stuff, which is perfect. I'm really excited about reading with this deck. This next one I'll show for a minute, but you know, it's kind of inappropriate. Eight of Pentacles. The Nine of Clocks. Ten of Eyes. It's going to be a lot of fun to interpret these. Oh, sorry, my hand was shaking. The Builder. Let me get some more detail on that card. That's really cool. The back on this card is like really neat. Father Sleep. Father Sleep, I'll be getting this card a lot, I can already tell. This would be like an alternate Ace of Wands. But don't forget how you put it in the deck. Could be read either way. The Wild Hunt. That's really crazy. A Joker. That one more like a playing card Joker. Oh, if it isn't our old friend Paimon. Paimon. King of Subjugation. So there's probably like a whole demon deck out there of guys like that. Giuseppe. Hell yeah. And he has instructions for how to have more fun with your reading. What does it say? Draw 3 cards from anywhere. If bring you happiness. Put them back where you found them and draw 3 more. You may repeat this as many times as you'd like. If any other players are looking or feeling left out, share some with them. I like that. Hypothetic cards. The Dark Sun, so not the normal sun, but a different card for the Dark Sun. Getting greasy little glove prints all over these. Love it, I love it, I love it. The Black Moon. That one's just plain on the back. 22. The 22 card. I hope I never ever get this card in a reading. That is terrifying. That's like the real death card. I think I saw that guy in Hellraiser. Hey, I loved you in Hellraiser. See if he can hear me. I'll find out tonight in my dreams. The Hole. And the back of that one is like kind of like, let's see if I can show it. Like fake scratched up. That's a nice touch. The Hawk Moth. Instead of the High Priestess. Oh, I almost bought this Lenormand deck, actually. This kind of psychedelic Lenormand deck. So there's the letter. I might still buy that deck, but I wanted to color it. I think it's like $50, so I have to, I have to think about it for a long time before I spend $50 on it. CDXX, The Wound Man. Is D like, I don't remember what D is. In Roman numerals. That's a really good card, though. It has this TV on the back. The Comforter. I like that one. That's really cozy. And the art from the back of that one. This one has a bunch of runes on it. So these are, I'll show you the back in a minute. This is a deck of rune cards that are also like snowflakes. They've been put into like snowflakes. The Misery card. I wonder if he's suffering from mental Illinois. Oh wow. Yeah, this is another one where you can see like the back kind of bleeding through. But not the way that it would. The way that he's like looking at you like funny. He's looking at you funny on the back. But see, like that's not how it would look if it bled through. That's kind of creepy, right? L'Espérance. So like fortitude or something, I think. That's a really neat card back for that one. I think this is from the Arcane Bullshit deck, but I don't remember. I don't have that deck. That's a cool card. The Tradition. That's a neat card. Frost. And then this is the back of that one. It's like a mirror, but without a mirror. You could even use this card for scrying if you wanted to. So this could be like the Chariot card, but it's called the Battle. But they're ascribing to it the properties of water and Cancer, and it has the number 7. That's a really cool card back for that one. Alright, we only have 700 more cards to go through. This one is a jawbone with like poetry on it and a little piece of map. Where are you going? Where have you been? And the flame is like the card back. So this is kind of like the Hermit card. It's the Traitor. The False Prophet. We have this card that could be the Fool. It's this guy playing a violin. So you could ascribe all kinds of stuff to that. And another like spongy card back, this time it's red. The Thing Among Reflections. Oh, that's good. That's really like Victorian creepy. And the card back for that, which is a mirror. But, you know, not like a shiny mirror, it's just a picture of a mirror. Anyway, this one's just a white ball on a white background. And that's the card back for that one. This one is like that other card. It almost reminds me of like an old-timey seance or something. Like spirit photography or like Curlian photography. This one I think is from like the 5-cent. I don't remember what that deck is called. You can tell me down in the comments if you remember, but that's a really interesting take on the Strength card. And the back is really cool. And then of course from the Marigold Tarot, the Knight of Pentacles, or Rings. We have another High Priestess card. I like that one. Oh, this Tower card is gnarly. The House of God. And then this cipher, whatever that is on the back. The Lone and Level Sands. That's the back of that one. The Five of Mirrors. And this one has like some shiny parts to it. Some of these cards have gilded edges, so you can see like the gilded ones are gonna get all split up like throughout the deck. So that's gonna be really interesting. this one has yokai on it. That would be like the Six of Cups. So some of these are like from the other suits. I wonder if there's a full deck of these yokai tarot cards. I'll have to look into that. The Queen of Cups. And she's given the number 13 in whatever this particular deck is. That's really interesting. We have like a Queen of Swords. The Four of Keys. And that one has a gilded edge on it. A color shift gilded edge, I think. Maybe it's just purple because of my lights. Yeah, I think it's just a gold edge on that one. The Moon card. And the back of that one's kind of like faded. That's a really cool deck too. The Masterless Knight. I think that this is from the normal horoscopes deck. Deconsecration. This one's very shiny. It's the Star card. And the back of that is like kind of weird. Oh, I have this deck too. This is the Omni Tarot, the Six of Wands. And the edges of this are gilded in blue. This is a different back design. The Page of Pentacles. I like that Page of Pentacles. That's a lot of fun. And now we're getting into the really shiny cards. The Ace of Swords. If you can see how friggin' shiny that card is. That's really cool. The Fountain. The Undaunted, I think is what that says. It's really difficult to tell exactly what's going on in that card. It looks like a revenant or something. Yes, revenant is a fancy word for zombie. Don't talk to me about zombies, okay? The Boogeyman. The green parts on this card look almost like they're transparent or something. That's a really good lich. Oh, the back of that card is really sick too. I love a good lich. The Devil. The Three of Wands. The Seven of Wands. That one's kind of cool. Those are like hat pins or something. This one is like the Nine of Wands, possibly. It's got this ghost. Little ghosty deck. is really cool too. Oh, and then the last one for this particular, the main part of the deck is the Queen. She's like the queen of nuclear bombs or whatever. And that's the back of that. So now I'm going to go through the booster packs, starting with the first one. I think I can rip it open. Yes. I don't want to rip it too much because I want to save the packaging to treasure the experience. That's why. Okay, so this is 17 more cards. We have the star. That's really beautiful. And it has the correspondences down at the bottom of the card. The back of the card is really nice too. The Magician. Friendly Ganesha. Excuse me. This could be like an Ace of Swords. It could be a Justice card too, because we have the scales in the corner. Oh yeah, I guess it is the Justice card. I just noticed that it said that. Some kind of zombie possum. Some revenant possum. This guy, the Four of Pentacles. That's a cool card. Oh, I like this one. I love Jack-o'-lantern. This is the Eight of Pentacles. I have like 2 sets of Halloween pajamas, and they have like pumpkins and cats all over them. And now you know all my secrets. The Knight of Swords. That's a cool, like, kawaii dogs. That's cool. The Last Round. Oh, this is a really good card. That's intimidating. Oh, your mentions. 10 of Attention. 10 of Attention. Here we go. What do we have listed on this card? Guess I'm late. At you is over now. Hashtag canceled. Can't believe at you no longer in my feed. Hashtag canceled. At you is hashtag canceled. That is all. Time for us to hashtag cancel at you. Guess it's time to hashtag cancel at you. Can't support at you anymore either. Hashtag canceled. So many hashtag cancellations. Just another on the list. At you. Done with at you now. Hashtag canceled. So disappointed in at you. Not consulting your content anymore. At you are canceled. That's a funny card. Oh, this is the back. The 10 of Attention, more like the 10 of Cancellation. So, this is like the Devil card, but it's 14. I like what they did with his loins there, that it's like a bunch of snakes. It sure is. It sure is. Another King of Pentacles. Can never have too many King of Pentacles in your deck. The Gloaming. So this is like 18.5. Revenge of the Moon. Isn't the gloaming like when the moon comes down to Earth to say hi? And he's just trying to be friendly, but everybody freaks out because he's too close. The One of Accordions. That's cool. That's a good card. The Strength card. That one's like very Victorian looking. The Empress. That's a really cool card. Oh, the Tower, but it's all computers. The Moon. Oh, Kitten Chops. Neat. And the Alleyman himself. So that's the first expansion deck. Now we're going to open up the second one. I don't open these kind of rip bags very often. So I'm just hoping for the best. There we go. Because like I said, I want to save them for archival reasons. There's a Jack or a Joker. Although to the Joker, this one's just a normal card. Yes, I'm gonna put as many meme references in here as I can. That's a cool card. Three of Stags. Oh, I like those boys. That's cool. Another Queen of Wands. I like this Queen of Wands. They look like a silent movie star. The Albright. Oh, that's really interesting. This one could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is like the 9 of Cups, I think. She sure did win that prize. That's an interesting card back, too. The High Priestess. I think some of these decks do exist, but some of them don't, other than the card that was created for this deck. So that's very interesting. I wonder how many of these you could actually buy separately. like that one. I like the bunny skeleton. The death card, another death card. We have another Hanged Man. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen any Hanged Man cards yet. Maybe I did and I just forgot. That's a good one. Sleeping in the Deep. Oh, I like that with the pomegranate on the back. That's really cool. This is from the Wizard of Barge deck. I have that deck. The Judgment card. Oh, another death card, but this one's the Undead, and it's pastel, and everybody's a skeleton. Really can't ever have too many death cards in a deck. Oh, look at this one. This one's so cute. The Lovers. That's cute. Deals in the Dark. Heck yeah. Corporate espionage. That's a good one. The Nine of Bowling Pins. The Nine of, Yard Games or something. So we have that tableau, and then we also have that tableau where they're playing yard pin or whatever. The Page of Cups. The Time Machine. Oh, this is a really good world card, actually. I wonder what deck that is. I'm sure it says in the book. So, now we're moving on to the third expansion pack. We have another Judgment card. Oh, this one's freaky. It's got people down in the water. That's really cool. The King of Swords. He looks like an elf or something. The Wheel of Fortune. Finally, another Wheel of Fortune. I tried not to butcher that too bad. You can correct me in the comments if you want to. I bet that's a really sick deck. Another death card. Oh, the skeleton's crying. The Fool. Yeah, I like this one too. That's really good. of Swords. That could be like a Page of Swords. The Relic. Yeah, that's me. Somebody's blown out mixtape. The New Arcana, so we know what deck that's from. Four of Wands. Two old zombie grannies knitting. This one, I think is the Six of Swords. That's what it looks like. Hand of the Hunter. Totems, Connections, and Faith. Get some of that detail. The High Priestess. That's a really cool design on the back. Let me see if I can get it closer. Yeah, that's really neat. Oh, this is Micah Ulrich. I'm glad that he contributed a different card. You might recognize the card back, though. I have his tarot deck. The Seven of Ethers, of Waters or something. Yeah, that's probably the Seven of the Water. That'd be like Seven of Cups. Oh yeah, Page of Wands. Look at this guy. What a pal, what a friend. Oh, this one's really cool. I like this. I think that's like the Five of Cups. They're all like smashed. That would be a cool deck to have. The Happy Squirrel. Alright, so now we're on the last expansion pack. There's only 7 cards in here. Oh, the Queen of Ravens. There's a bird on the back. This like infinity card. The Eight of Pixels or whatever. The Storyteller. Oh, I like this guy. I don't trust him though. Yeah, for sure. Storyteller. Peddler of psychedelic wares, more like it. Queen of Strays. Oh, that's cute. So many babies in this deck. Cats in boxes. They know my one weakness. Oh, this one is about the alley. That's how to get to the alley. We have a Publishing Goblin card. Again, with these Wind in the Willows self-inserts, what's the deal, guy? I'm kidding, that's a really cool card. And the back is really neat. Oh, lightning in a jar. That's cool. And another lightning in a jar. Or in a bottle, I'm sorry. That's really neat. into the box with your friends. Off you go into the bag. So, this card, I suppose, goes like this. And I think it looks like it's just a piece of artwork. Not like just a piece of artwork, but I don't want to take it out of the protective sleeve because I don't want to leave glovey little fingerprints all over it. But you can see it's got the little flap down here, so you could open it if you wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. This card is just about the printing company, so get rid of that. I mean, I'll probably put it in with the rest of this stuff, but I don't need to show you guys that. And then the Alleyman Tarot book. Suggested MSRP $8.99. And I'm just gonna flip through this and show you guys a little bit of what's going on in here. So bound in this volume is a copy of the Alleyman's own thoughts on the deck, and the cards included. Tried to trim it to just what you needed. Good luck with the deck, it's a big one, but hopefully with his words that'll be enough. So, talking about how he's been collecting the deck, the components of the deck for a long time. I'm copying it for people, but it feels kind of shitty since these cards belong elsewhere. So I'll do the sourcing also. And then the table of contents. And there's like artwork of the different cards in here. And you can find out about the artists. There's little blurbs about all of the artists. So this is good because that way you can put it back in order if you ever feel like doing that, or know what order it's supposed to be in. So this is all about like readings and spreads that you can do. Suggestions on how to use the deck. There's like a lot in here about different spreads. Research and credits. The alley spread. There's like, this would be more like a grand tableau style reading. The full deck reading, just dump them out in order or whatever. And then, like more, I guess these are the ones from the expansion packs. So that's kind of a walkthrough of the Alleyman's Tarot. I am so friggin' stoked to start using this deck. I don't know if I'm going to be using it on the channel right away because I want to get more comfortable with it, but I'll probably be using it like in the member live streams and stuff, because that's a much less formal and like more conversational kind of atmosphere. But I am super stoked to have this, and I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. So if you had favorite cards, if you saw stuff that you liked, stuff that you recognized, decks that you saw in here that you recommend, let me know down below. I would love to hear from you. If you would give this video a thumbs up, that would be much appreciated as well. It's always good to see you guys. Love you lots. I hope you had fun watching me unbox this really amazing deck. And I look forward to seeing you again very